morning, everyone. My name is Donovan, and today I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. Like everyone, I have a bunch of different things that are important to me. These things may range from something small, like playing some basketball or watching a movie, to much bigger things like purchasing a home or making a career change. The most important thing to me, though, is my family. I like to think of myself as a family man because every decision I make and every action that I take is for my family in one way or another. One of the biggest decisions that I have made for my family was joining the Air Force. While in the Air Force, I made it my goal to pursue higher education. It's always been a very big personal goal of mine to attain my bachelor's degree. While pursuing education, I came to the realization that there's going to be a life after the military, and I won't have a full 20-year career. So where there's a beginning, or where there's an ending with my Air Force career, that means there had to have been a beginning. The beginning started when my family started to grow, and that's when I decided to join the military. It was a couple months before my firstborn son was born, and I was still working at a factory line. This factory line, we made seatbelt buckles for cars. And I was sitting there one day, I was just kind of reflecting, taking a look around, and I realized this isn't what I want to do for the rest of my life. Not that it wasn't a bad thing, it's just not how I wanted to support my family. So I went home and I spoke to my Uncle Jake. Uncle Jake, he's a great guy. He served 6 years in the Navy, and I wanted to talk to him about joining the military. The moment I mentioned this, he decided to take me right away and send me over to an Air Force recruiter like he wished he had done so many years ago. So we're sitting there talking to the recruiter, and he gives us the standard spiel of all the fantastic opportunities that there would be joining the military, as well as all the great benefits that come along. And it was when he was talking about benefits that really captured my attention. The opportunity of education is what really sold me on joining. So I decided to join. The first 4 years of my military career, I really focused on my work, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but that deviated me from my main purpose of joining the military was to pursue education. So here I am today, 5.5 years later, still pursuing my associate's degree. Again, not a bad thing, just taking me a little longer than I expected. Now that I'm close to finishing up my associates, I'm trying to make a lot of great habits with my education. To be specific, now that I've started courses, my goal is to continue taking courses until I obtain my bachelor's degree. As I mentioned earlier, a bachelor's degree is unbelievably important to me because I feel like it's going to be the best way for me to be able to take care of my family outside of the military. I started to think a lot about my military career while I was deployed. I just came back home from a deployment, and it was a real eye-opener for me. It helped me realize that a 20-year career in the military isn't in the best interest for myself or my family. Right now, we're in a very fortunate situation, as in my wife, my family, my kids. We're currently stationed in Utah, which is where both my family and my wife's family are from. So we have a fantastic support system here, and it's something that we don't want to leave. So for us to not be able to leave it, that means I'm going to have to call my Air Force career a little short. It's almost meant to be that I started my Air Force journey leaving Utah, and now I have a fantastic opportunity to be able to finish my career back where I started. The Air Force has provided me with the tools and confidence that I need to be able to take care of my family in a new way. My military life has come full circle from the beginning where I joined the military to be able to take care of my family, pursuing education while I served my country, and now it's time for me to say goodbye to the military lifestyle to be able to settle down with my family back home. I'm very grateful for all the opportunities I've been given, and the decisions that I made in the last 6 years of my life have been for my family. So it's time for me to say goodbye and finish one chapter of my life and to begin a new chapter. Thank you.